What's good, y'all? My name is Elijah Blunt. Welcome back to another video. For today's topic, I want to get into what I've been reading lately about making money, the differences between making money and building wealth. We know that obviously time is irreplaceable. I mean, the seconds and the minutes that's passing by right now is something that we will never get back. Now, a lot of people, including me, are exchanging our time and hours into for money. And what I came to understand recently is how valuable money really is, since we're exchanging so much of our own time for it. And once I understood the real value of money, how important it really is, I mean, if you really think about it, is such a huge component of our lives. It's not just something that we can use to have things, but thinking about the exchange for it. I mean, I'm exchanging time that I could have with my family or friends instead, or that time I could use to invest into myself. I'm using most of that time for money. So now that I understood how important money really is, now I'm in the stage on, okay, how can I make it grow with the money I'm using to exchange the time for? You know what I mean? I got this topic from, where's this book? I got a topic from this book right here called the Top 10 Distinctions Between Entrepreneurs and Employees by Keith Cameron Smith. And it's a really great book to read. There's plenty of other topics from that book that you might see in previous videos. But y'all should definitely, when y'all get a chance, go ahead and check that out. But in that book, he's going over the difference between making money and building wealth. And what that difference is so say after you put in however much time for your check, right? A lot of people would receive that check and they would use that check for after paying the bills, right? They use it for the bills, necessities, and then after they get the necessities, then they could basically use that money for whatever else. It could be whatever wild stuff that you might want. And then, like, after all that's gone, you wait for another check to come around. And then you just do the same thing. You just use it for bills, necessities, whatever else you want. Once that money's gone, you wait for the next check, and then so on and so forth. It's just a whole cycle. That goes on. Now that I understand like how valuable money really is and how important it is, I don't want to go back to that again, like having that living from check to check type of life, I mean, I want to live luxurious, from my understanding that wealth is freedom, right? Wealth is freedom. There's a lot of time I want to use into other things. There's a lot of time I want to use to invest in myself. There's time I want to use for my family, for my friends, and now I understand that wealth is freedom. So, okay, how do I have that freedom? Well, I gotta understand how to build that wealth. And so what I've been doing is, of course, I have bills, right, and then get necessities. And now I'm using this money to invest. Yeah, you heard me, invest. So now I'm using this money to invest in myself, most importantly, because I am my biggest asset. That's what you want your money to invest into. You are your biggest asset. It's about the knowledge you have and the resources you have, right? you want to invest that into your knowledge base and build on that. So that's what I have done. I invested books, online courses, and what else? Yeah, and things that are in favor of me for me to invest in myself, so I can go out and work on building that wealth. Um, just today, actually, I learned these three things when it comes to making wealth. Or when it comes to like having income, there's active income, there's passive income, and there's portfolio. And these three things I would definitely love to cover and later on in the future. But just understanding those things of making money would help creating or establishing wealth. And y'all know my main goal is to create generational wealth so I can break generational curses. But yeah, going back to building wealth, I understand that on this process, on this journey that I'm on right now, I'm building my wealth. I'm using a lot of resources. I'm learning from a lot of people. I'm learning from books and online courses, all this stuff, to make this generational wealth, or to build this wealth. And this wealth that I'm building would result in freedom. That's just what I have to share with y'all for today. I hope you guys got some value from that, and go ahead and check out that book that I showed y'all a little bit earlier before. Go ahead and check out that book. That is a really great book. There's a lot of gems in that book. Make sure y'all go check it out, and I'll go ahead and holler at y'all in the next video. Deuces.